Here's your First Alert 5 weather with Sam Schreier.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. It's now afternoon. It's 12:10, and it is beautiful out there with a ton of blue sky, 73 degrees, a couple clouds outside, and still waiting for storms. Although I tell you what, the cloud cover this morning and the cool air has not necessarily eliminated the severe threat, but I feel a lot better that it's going to be pretty tough for that to happen. So Woodland Park actually warmer on the other side of the mountain where that cold air had trouble getting up over the summit of Pikes Peak. Pueblo, 74 degrees, same with Springs, a little cool. We've got some cloud cover that'll be moving in a little later today. And then Trinidad, one cloud, and it's right over Fisher's Peak. A little lift off the summit of the mesa to help get that going. We've got temperatures that are not bad across the Pikes Peak region, 74, 73, 74 from Monument, Springs to Pueblo. Really cool out east in the plains, so definitely lingering clouds this morning having an impact on those temps. And so it kind of looks like if we're going to get severe weather, that corridor might really be in kind of the southern half of our region, right off I-25. Pollen counts a little bit more high in the weeds and grass, but everything else is on the low end. If you live in the green highlighted area, you do have a chance of severe weather. But as I mentioned, a lot of these storms might just end up being kind of strong, which that's fine. That just gives us rain, but none of the severe junk with it. Still waiting for storm development at about 1 to 1:30, so about an hour from now, over Palmer Divide and in and around some of the mountains. That's going to push through Colorado Springs in roughly an hour. But look, the storms not necessarily have a severe look to them, but do put some good rain down, maybe some small hail. Black Forest, Falcon, areas east of Colorado Springs. Also, Fort Carson, Swan Post, down into Fremont County could get some good storm development right at about 2:30 to 3. Storms and showers around Canyon City will push out and really kind of nail the southern corner of Fremont County, Custer, and Pueblo County. So moving into the wet mountains by 4:30. This easily could drop some good rain right through Pueblo. Push some of these storms through Huerfano County down into Los Animas County. This is by 8 o'clock tonight. Watch this corridor for the strongest storms at the end of the day. Early this evening, and then whatever rain is left will push its way out into the eastern fringe of our county. Still could be some good lightning out there, even at 10 to 11 o'clock tonight. So because of the severe threat, although it is quite low at this point, I'm going to go 3 in the storm impact scale. Possible, severe threats just not as intense looking as what they were this morning. 90s come back on Sunday and Monday. So we're getting hot for Labor Day, and actually 93 is pretty close to the record on Monday. So we'll see what we do. As we get to next week, we cool down just a touch towards Tuesday and Wednesday, and we might bring a rain chance in there. Pueblo, not as hot. Is really today not as hot as tomorrow is going to be, but the big thing is that Sunday and Monday, Labor Day, is going to be steamy, sunny, and we are going to be sweating outside if you're doing a little work or just enjoying the holiday. Next week, we've got some storms on Tuesday, Wednesday. Canyon City, here's what it's looking like. 80s turned to 90s, really just the entire extended period. We've got 1 or 2 days of storms, not that bad over the extended. And finally, Woodland Park, 70s and 80s. Over time, just a couple storm chances, and honestly, we'll enjoy Labor Day.